So there was a point in my life where I didn't know exactly what should I do, and it wasn't long ago. When I was in high school, I was a kid, 17 years old, didn't know much what to do with life. Had all the time in the world, and had worries that we don't see every day on social media. People don't post about it. While everyone my age was going to parties, thinking about which sports they're going to go after, what they're going to attend, what party, what football match, I was thinking a little bit different. There was a time when I knew at a young age that money equals power. So the thing that I tried to do was I tried to have a few thoughts, think about it. How can I make money as a 17 years old guy that has no skills, that really doesn't have anything? And there was it, the silence. I really couldn't figure it out. So the most natural thing, I asked Google. And I didn't get the answer quite right, because most of the people that were my age during that time, they really didn't care about making a lot of money and making some amounts that could help them long term. No, it was like, let's go to work in some factory in some village, whatever, just making enough money to go out on Friday or go watch their favorite football player, whatever. And there I was, completely hopeless. I saw one day that you could really make money online, and I had a lot of ideas how to. So I did one thing that I always wanted to do, but I really didn't have any courage to do it. I tried to make my first website, and it was total chaos, but it was fine for something that I firstly tried. And that's the pure thing about it. I thought about it, I learned about it, so naturally I tried to do what I've always wanted, because that's what people do. And I was right. Even that I'm going to tell you it's wrong, at that moment, that thing that I chose, I was right. So I wanted to create my first website just to see how it works. And it was awful. So I spent the next summer, maybe summer and a half, 6 to 8 months, learning how to make websites. And I didn't know where to start. The internet is full of people who are just going to try and make you pay for the knowledge that should be free. And I knew that at that exact moment. I knew it all along. So I learned how to make websites while everyone around me was telling me to stop wasting time. And wait, I'm going to tell you right now. If you're trying to learn something to make yourself better, you're not wasting time. So the months went by, and I had learned a lot about websites. The first website that I made was made in WordPress, which I like. The first website that I made was made in WordPress, and I cannot say it's a bad platform. It's great for most businesses and most websites. The WordPress is great. But let's get back onto the story. So months went by, and I had a knowledge. I knew how to make a website. I knew everything. But there was one slight catch. I didn't know how to sell it. I learned how to sell. That was the next thing, the next step, because it goes like a ladder. Okay, now how am I going to become better? Okay, let's do this, then this, then this. It goes up. Months went by. Even my family started telling me that I'm completely wasting my time. And it clicked. My first client signed. It wasn't a lot, but it was a client. And he paid me enough. Back in a time when everyone around me, all my friends, even they never created that sum of money in short term. And I'm going to remind you something. I didn't work for nobody. It's for me. So it was a lot. The pure amount of money wasn't really something that pushed me. It was the idea that I created something and I sold it, working for myself. I felt powerful. And I really don't have a word for it. I didn't change anything. It was just something clicked inside me. I cannot say I felt happiness because it was not happiness. It was pure joy, pure power. I had a feeling of a power. I had a feeling I'm the most powerful man on the earth at that moment. And here's something that nobody is going to tell you. I felt that finally I was changing. And I knew that that experience lit up something deep inside me. Here, 50 clients away from that experience, I'm going to tell you one secret that people really rarely tell on the internet and everywhere. The key is to start. Because if I told myself, let's wait a few years, let's wait till I become better, I would never land at that first client, that first website that gave me enough power and enough will to come where I am today. And here's the thing that I learned about it. Every person who built some business, a house, or just build themselves up, good habits, going to gym, eating healthy, all of them have one thing in common. All of them felt the same spark that I felt at that exact moment. And rarely it's the intelligence or the skills or the talent. Most of the time the problem because you're not winning is because you're not starting. If you started this morning, you would win. If you started going to gym last year, you would win. So it's not about waiting for a perfect moment. And the reality is the conditions in which I started making websites were bad. But who asked? Did I learn the skill? Yes. if I haven't had courage to implement it and to try out new things, guess what? Nothing ever would happen. So I would waste 6 to 8 months of learning, and that's it. I would waste time, and most people waste their time because they don't have courage to start what they've always wanted. And the skill doesn't care if you're old, young, 17, whatever. It just needs you to get up and start, to show up. Because if you don't show up, nobody will for you. And that's the hard truth that I didn't know when I was 17 years old. So I made Skill University, where I won't ask you for $2.99 or whatever. It's free, and it's a thing that I needed when I was 17. I would learn exactly what I have to do to make money. I've built SkipAcademy because I want you to have the knowledge that I didn't have when I was 17, that I couldn't get. I looked all over the place feeling lost, and I don't want anyone to get lost again. And I'm not going to ask you to pay a penny because it's free and there's not a single catch, because it should have been always like that. It should have been free for 17-year-old me who was sitting somewhere alone in dark trying to figure a way out. If that is you, if that is how you felt at any time in your life, then I have a way for you. And it's not the course, it's not the platform, it's not the videos. It's just the proof that there is a way out. And it worked. Only if you started now. You just need one skill every day, constantly. That's it. It works. You just need one skill every day, showing up and working hard. And that's all I had for today. See you inside.